Hey guys, it's Kay, I hope you're all well. So the latest question everyone's asking, should you buy the new Apple TV 4K 2022 version? Well, in this video I'm going to attempt to help you answer that question for yourselves. If you're new to the channel and you want to stay up to date with the latest tech tutorials, reviews and unboxings, I do everything including Fire Stick, Raspberry Pi and Android TV tips and tricks, so subscribe and hit the notification button. Now, unless you've been sitting under a rock, you most likely heard about the new Apple TV 4K 2022 version that was announced in the October 18 event. So for those of you who don't know, the Apple TV 4K is a streaming set-top box that links to your home network using either Wi-Fi or Ethernet connection. Now, this new Apple TV is slightly smaller than the previous versions and features the same A15 Bionic chip used in the latest iPhones and iPad mini 6th generation, giving the CPU boosts in performance by 50% and the GPU performance by up to 30% over the previous Apple TV 4K. Now, another cool update is the HDR10 Plus high dynamic range support, making it a more compatible streaming device in this day and age. Now, HDR10 Plus is similar to Dolby Vision HDR, which the Apple TV also supports, and it's basically a measure of how many nits of peak brightness it outputs. Now, as an example, HDR10 aims to produce 1000 nits of peak brightness, whereas HDR10 Plus supports up to 4000 nits. So in short, it's a brighter picture, with its 10-bit color and 1024 shades of primary colors. Now, in terms of sound, we get a plethora of audio formats supported, including the famous Dolby Atmos, which takes surround sound to a different level, putting you in the thick of the action. Now, if you are an Apple fan, you can access all of your Apple services on the Apple TV 4K, including your Apple TV services, and there are some pretty cool features when you're using the Apple TV. So if you're watching something and you miss a line of dialogue, you can hold down the Siri button on the remote and ask what did they say, and the TV will rewind to the beginning of the last line of the person you specified. And it will also turn on the captions and then turn them off again afterwards. That's definitely some futuristic stuff there. Now, you also get your Apple Fitness Plus services, which is definitely handy as you can do your workout in your lounge on your TV where there's more room. And of course, you can also access all of your Apple Music straight from the Apple TV. And again, great to have this in the lounge. And another great service, if you've got it, is also available on the Apple TV, and that's the Apple Arcade. You're going to get hours of fun with the family with this on your big screen. You can also view all those photos you got crammed on your phone with your family. Now, the Apple TV also lets you use your voice to open apps, play music, play movies, and enter passwords. Now, the really cool thing is the TV searches for all your queries across all your streaming services. You can search for specific titles, and you can also search by specific genre if you want to watch a sci-fi movie but you're not sure which one. Now, being Apple, it's not just the Apple TV that's smart, it's also the remote, and on this remote you get a touch-enabled clickpad. This lets you swipe through all your episodes, scenes or frames just with a circular movement on the pad. Now, on the side you get a dedicated Siri button just like the iPhone, and later this year we're going to get Siri voice recognition for up to 6 family members, which is definitely handy if you're sharing your TV with your family. Now, they're also getting Amazon-like with their remote, in that you can ask it for suggestions on what to watch and rewind the scene back 10 seconds. And if you've got any Apple Home accessories, you can view them on the big screen, for example maybe a baby camera. Now, if you are tempted by the new Apple 4K TV, there's a few options to buy. There's the Apple TV 4K with Wi-Fi, or there's the Apple TV 4K with Wi-Fi and Ethernet. Now, the Wi-Fi only version comes in at $149, and it's got substantially less storage at 64GB, and you don't get any Giganet Ethernet or support for thread networking, which is Apple's low-powered wireless mesh networking protocol. Now, for $20 more you get the Apple TV 4K with Wi-Fi and Ethernet, also with thread networking support and gigabit Ethernet, and a massive 128GB storage. So if you are in the market for an Apple TV 4K, definitely splash out that extra 20 notes for all those extra features. So overall guys, the Apple TV 4K is a worthy upgrade from the 2017 model. With the faster processor, the new remote and other specs, it offers you the solid streaming experience in a compact and usable package. You get the latest and best video and audio performance, and of course you can't beat Apple's regular updates and support for years to come. Let me know in the comments if you think it's worth the upgrade. And are you going to be buying one, or should I buy one for review and then you make your decision? Let me know in the comments.